Hey my loves, today is going to be a bit of a spooky storytime video. I really miss doing paranormal story times. I feel like I've done a lot in the last couple of months and you guys seem to respond so positively to them. So I kind of thought I would do something a little bit different in this video and tell you my first ever and my only Bloody Mary experience because I was too scared to ever play it again. So I think that it was like a real experience. I don't necessarily know. You guys can be the judge. I was kind of doing a little bit of research on Bloody Mary because I was realizing every single Bloody Mary storytime that I watch is so different. Shane Dawson did a video on Bloody Mary recently and his was a mixture of Bloody Mary and Blue Baby, which is actually a game that I learned about from Britty44. I'm gonna link her channel down below. She makes amazing videos about like paranormal games and just paranormal stuff in general. But I feel like the game is mixed up so much and there's like so many different variations. I'm gonna tell you guys the one that I personally played and also give you a little bit of background on where exactly this entire game came from because I was unaware until very recently and I actually haven't heard anyone explain this online yet. So I'm sure all of you guys know what Bloody Mary is. It is a game that you essentially have to play in a mirror. There are different variations, but at the core of it is you have to say Bloody Mary 3 times and Bloody Mary is supposed to appear in the window or the mirror. Historically, this started out as a ritual where young women walked backwards up a flight of stairs with a candle in one hand and a hand mirror in the other in a dark house. And as they played the game or the ritual, they were supposed to catch a glimpse of their husband's face in the hand mirror. Unfortunately, there was also a small chance you would see the Grim Reaper in your hand mirror. You would see a skull in the mirror and that would indicate that you were supposed to die before you get married. That's terrifying. Now when we play this game, it's always usually in a bathroom and Bloody Mary is supposed to appear to us as like a ghost covered in blood. So I played Bloody Mary when I was 7 and I was at an all-girls sleepover and one of my friends had said that Bloody Mary was the scariest thing she ever played in her entire life. Like I had to do it and I was trying so hard to impress this girl. I was like, shoot, like I'm not scared. I'll totally play this game with you. And I was not afraid. At this point, I hadn't had any paranormal experiences that I could very distinctly remember. I wasn't afraid of ghosts. I wasn't afraid of monsters. I was just a ballsy 7-year-old. So I went into the bathroom with her and we turned off the lights and we had to close our eyes and say Bloody Mary 3 times. So we closed our eyes and we said Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And then we opened our eyes, we ran the water. Oh, actually the water was running the entire time. So we ran the water, we said Bloody Mary. We took our hands in the water and after like our eyes were open, we wrote Bloody Mary on the mirror with the water. So then we waited and it was just me and this friend in the like bathroom. All of the girls at the party were terrified that Bloody Mary was going to get out of the bathroom and come and get them. They were all like waiting outside to see what the heck was gonna happen to us. So we had the bathroom door locked. Not a good idea in this circumstance. And as we stood there in the dark staring into the mirror, I'm not even lying you guys, I saw a face between the two of us and it was blue. It was very like translucent and it was almost like my eyes were focusing so hard because it was so dark and I couldn't quite make it out, but it was a blue face and I never saw like blood or anything. I just saw a blue female face and I saw like blue hair on the sides. And it's very much so like the generic ghostly figure you would think of seeing. And I'm just staring at this like, what in the hell is happening? I kind of thought that my friend was like playing a joke on me and I didn't want to seem not cool. And that's when she asked me, do you see her between us? And I was like, oh no, like, oh no, I'm out. So I tried to grab the door was obviously locked. And I looked back in the mirror and the face was coming closer between the two of us. And that's when we started screaming and we were begging for someone to help us get out. We couldn't get the door unlocked, you guys. It was so scary. The kind of phenomenon behind this game says that when you are in the dark staring at something and you're trying to make your eyes focus, you can hallucinate and trick your mind into seeing things that are not there. Basically, staring into a mirror in this dimly lit room can literally cause you to hallucinate. People can see their like faces melt or like their own facial features distorting, or they can see creepy things that aren't even there. Back to my story, however, her parents had to come to the door and they were really, really mad at us for playing this game. And they basically like, they were going to unlock the door. Like her dad had started literally taking the doorknob apart because it was one of those like generic doorknobs. Like it didn't have like a lock or anything like that. It just locked from the inside. But we wound up like unlocking it and calming down before we came out. And we talked about it and I was like, I saw a blue face in the mirror and it was right between us. And she said, I saw that too. And it kept coming closer. So we hadn't really discussed that in the bathroom. I personally do not think Bloody Mary is real, but I do think that spirits like attention. So many of you guys have told me that whenever I tell my scary, like, paranormal stories. And I think that things can kind of manifest themselves, especially in situations like this where you're kind of like making a joke out of it or taunting it. So it's up to you to decide, do you guys think it was like a real ghost? Do you think it was Bloody Mary herself, if Bloody Mary was like a legitimate person? Or do you think that we were 7 years old and probably just hallucinating and she just said she saw the same thing as me to scare me? I really want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you want to watch more paranormal stories, I'm going to link a little playlist right now so you can just click through and go and watch tons more. I've had a ton of paranormal experiences, and if you guys want me to do another video on like an urban legend or anything like that, or if you want me to play a scary game like Bloody Mary or Blue Baby or any of those, just let me know. I would love to do that for you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. The hubby's cooking dinner, so I'm really, really hungry and I need that food in my belly. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.